Y'all, I'm so sorry. I used new microphones and I screwed that up too. So I had to do a little voiceover for you guys today as I continue to work on how to improve my recording style. So I'm just in there. I didn't start from outside. I came inside and started recording. And I guess I was probably trying to explain that. And so, since it's been a couple weeks, I really don't know what I was saying. So, we just got started. We're just going to get started and just, take a little ride to the Goodwill together as I view it right along with you. So, as usual, you guys know how hard it is to go through there, um, digging, and the only thing you don't really get is how heavy sometimes things are because they're so piled up on each other. But and I'm also using one hand to hold the phone while I'm digging with the other hand, and the holding that phone just gets really tiring. My hand gets really cramped up. So I have seriously started looking into glasses that record, but it's just not as simple as I was hoping it would be. I ordered one a few months back, and it was so pixelated. I hated it. I sent it back. So now I'm trying to find a pair of glasses that holds storage, um, enough storage, and continuously records for at least an hour, and just different things I wanted to come with an app so I can adjust it. And let's say I'm looking at spending about $200, and I don't really want to spend that much money yet, but we'll see. When I keep doing my research and getting my kids to help me find something that's good without it costing an arm and a leg. That's that right there. I must not have thought it was worth getting because I didn't get it. But it looks so old and vintage. Like I could, I'm not perfect. It could have been worth getting. But if I stand there and take a picture of every single thing I see, oh my goodness, I would not get as far as I do. Because it's so time consuming. Pulling up the picture, reading up on it, going through all the other sites to see if it sells, how much it sells for. It takes time. And sometimes you gotta keep moving because, you gotta look through those bins before they come and snatch it out from under you and bring in other bins. So you gotta use your time wisely, especially depending on how long you're there. So, not seeing anything super worth it. A lot of the times it's just a bunch of junk. But let me tell you, my next video, it's gonna be an eye awakening for you guys to see what a smaller Goodwill outlet looks like and how dreary and unappealing it looks. It made my Goodwill outlet look so much more exciting. Made me want to quit complaining about my outlet because I did not realize they could be so, let's use positive words, small. So, yeah, I went on a trip to Alabama, down south, and stopped along the way a couple places. So you'll get to see that on the next video once we put that together. That looks like, oh no, those were Ariat boots, but they were really beat up. They were really beat up, I think, on the inside. I had just sold one too, so I kind of wished I could have gotten that one because it didn't take me long to sell the ones I found. And I think I got like 40 or $50 for it. But it takes time. You gotta set time aside when you go to these outlets. You can't just rush in and rush out unless you just don't expect to find a whole, you don't expect to get a whole lot. Now, see, I do put that boot in there, but must be because I'm waiting to find the other one. But I remember maybe it wasn't that one that was beat up. If I put it in my bag, it wasn't beat up unless the other one was. But let's say I did not get it, and it's for a reason. That's a curling iron I probably should have taken a picture of as well, but I didn't. But you will see, I do get a lot of stuff by the end. I got a lot of stuff. So it was a good day. And it's been a couple weeks since I've been back there, so I am really, really excited to go back there. I don't know when I'm going to get there yet because I have a really busy week coming up. Ooh, what's this? Oh, no. I love thrifting there. I love going to the outlets. I love looking and finding good stuff. It's disappointing when I don't get a whole lot of stuff, but you know, that's part of the game. But it's so enjoyable. It's like treasure hunting and mining for gold and just awesome. It's fun. It's tiring. Beats your feet up being on there. The place is awfully dusty and dirty. But when you get stuff that's worth reselling, it's exciting. There's my little cart. Love my little cart. I started pulling that along with me because people in the store started stealing other people's carts as well as stealing stuff right out of people's carts. So I said, if I'm going to keep coming here, I'm going to have my own cart and I'm going to keep it right beside me so that when I have my little jelly cat in there, I don't have to worry about anyone sticking their little grubby hands in there and taking it out. And then that way they also don't get to see what I have in my cart because it's black. So yeah, I love my little cart. I need to find another one before I beat this one up. Do you guys see anything? Is there anything you would pick up that I have not picked up? Swing. I don't know what that green thing is back there. Almost makes me think of Polly Pocket. I barely looked at it. I must not have must not have been anything special. But then you also go there with a mindset to get what you're looking for. Sometimes that can cloud your judgment too when you already have a preset idea of what it is you want to find. You tend to overlook other things because of that. But the day I got that George Strait vinyl, I wasn't overlooking nothing that day. I don't normally look for stuff like that, but when I saw it, it just made me say, take a picture, and I was glad I did, because it was worth $100. I was really glad I did that. And sold it pretty quick as well. I don't think 2 weeks went by before I sold it. Very good find. See those blue and white shoes there? Weijing. I love picking up Weijing, but I noticed that the resale rate has gone down, as well as the pricing. They're not worth as much as they used to. That one's pretty beat up on the bottom, but the top looked pretty nice still. But the resale rate, I think, was like $25, and I thought, nah, it's not really worth getting anymore. My first expensive pair of shoes that I sold was ladies Weijing. At least I thought they were ladies because they were really small. And I took a lower offer and I got $76, and I was super excited. It was right at the beginning of my reselling as well. I was super excited about that. And I bought a few more since and have sold all of them, including one that was specifically made for someone with a slight deviation in their hip and leg, and they seemed pretty happy with it, so I was super excited that they got it and liked it. Wallets, I do good with wallets as well, especially the Buxton brand. that kind of looked like a hat, beanie hat, but it must not have been because I would have taken it. Those right there, I'm trying to think what those are. I didn't even take a picture, but they look like chess pieces, but they're not. But I've got chess pieces that look just like those. But the look, the sculpting on it is different. It's not a chess piece, but there must be another game that has those pieces. They lost their cleaning person. I think she left to have a baby, so stuff was all over the floor. That's what I'm gonna dress up as, that minion you just saw. For Halloween, I'm gonna be a minion. I already have my jumper. I just need to get my yellow hoodie and goggles. I even did a what do you call it? A survey. Not a survey, sorry, it's not a survey. I need to do a survey for this. I was at Wendy's, trivia. That's the word I'm looking for. I did a little trivia at a Wendy's and managed to get my hands on one of their minion hats, which I will be using as well when I get dressed up for Halloween. I am so looking forward to that. But I do need to get back on there and do a survey to say what a wonderful time I had in the service. I still need to do that. Yeah, you guys, I'm not seeing anything, but I tend to have the most difficult time finding things like right when I'm filming. It's usually when I am completely focused on what I'm looking at that I find stuff. And when I'm recording, it's like I'm looking, but I'm divided between, you know, the filming it and looking. Whereas when I'm not filming, I am like totally engulfed in just looking, and I'm taking more pictures. Because when I'm filming, I hate to like stop and take pictures. I'll do it, but I don't really want to. So I tend to find more when I'm not filming. But I also want the natural excitement to come through when I do find something, you know, on the spot. I don't, you know, I like my excitement to be real. I don't want to like be like, oh, let me film this and look what I found when I already found it. I feel like people do that when they're doing their YouTube channels, but I don't know. It doesn't feel real to me. So I like when I find my Jellycats, and you get to hear my gasp when I find a nice Jellycat just unexpectedly. And I just get, oh my goodness, I get so excited. And I'm bummed when I'm not filming and I find it and you don't get to hear me or see me jumping up and down, you know? But hey, like I said, I really just need to get another form of recording, which is why I am really wanting to get these glasses. And eventually, Lord willing, I will. And I'll have two hands to look, and it will not be, hopefully not be as difficult to do my filming. So the only thing that will still get in the way is the fact that I have to put on reading glasses to see the small print. So I'll have to navigate that. This person here is totally blocking my way, so I can't go down that way. They have put these bins so close to each other that when you go, like right now, you go down the aisle with a cart right there, there's no space for another person to come from the other way. So you almost have to go in the same direction. So if someone's already there, guess what? You got to stop, turn around, and find another place to look. I'm not crazy about that. I liked how it was when I first came. Those gloves I'm wearing are just the best gloves. There's a downside to everything. When I take those gloves off my hands, they are so sweaty. And when I go to put them back on, I can feel the sweat still in there. So it's not even drying properly. So you have to let it sit a long time to properly dry.
Now
My
it is.
screen. Oh boy. Yeah, my screen just went black and it stopped recording, and I'm like, okay, well, what do I do now? So let's continue. Ooh, cute shoes. You know, I can see I'm holding these shoes, but I don't remember holding these shoes. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, look at the toe marks in them, though. That's probably why. I was like, no. Although I got a nice pair of Taos, Taos sandals that look like that, and they're so comfortable. I wear those. I wore them every day on my trip. Every day for a week, I just kept wearing them. I brought other shoes with me, and I wouldn't. I refused to put those on. I just wanted to keep wearing my Taos shoes, sandals. But I did have to scrub it pretty good when I got it. But those right there on screen, oh man, it's not the same. It's not the same. The ones I have that I wear that I got from the bins has like a wooden bottom, and I really just love those shoes. I never thought I'd enjoy wearing them as much as I do. They're comfortable. I can be on my feet a long time, and they're still comfortable. And they're a pretty cheap pair of shoes. I don't think they're any big brand name. Yeah, still struggling to find stuff there. What's that? Ryan's World. Oh, and what's it? Animaniacs. Uh, those are what finger puppet link things. Pencil toppers. Some days I go in there and I just don't want to bother with the little things, and other times I'll go there and I will just pick up all the little things. I used to go crazy for the little LOL. I have such a big bundle on eBay right now. I am selling it for a bit more than people would probably want to pay for it, but there's so many there and I've seen it sold for that much. So I thought, I'm going to try. No one's ever made an offer for it, so I guess it's just not as wanted anymore. That's a nice pair of shoes as well. Why ever did I leave that one? My goodness, even just looking back at it, it's like, why didn't you get that? Oh, size. It probably wasn't a big brand, and the size probably wasn't my brand. Anne Klein. I wonder if it was a real Anne Klein pair of shoes, though. They don't sell for a super lot of money, though. Reselling. So, got a lot in there, but it's hard to get through, like I said before. Gotta dig, 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 and you gotta find a place to throw the stuff that. Ooh, cute purse. Ew, dirty purse. You expect things to be dirty, but sometimes you're just not in the mood for how dirty they are. Now that's another pair of shoes. I used to think, oh, this is Italy shoes. It must be great. And then I found out Boscov's sells those shoes. And I have bought a brand new pair from there as well. See, that's another old looking one. Silver spoon, silver plated probably. Came from the Goodwill. Looked like it was all by itself. Oh, there's that guy. He takes all the pots and pans and just throws it in his cart. Doesn't matter what it looks like. He does that with pots and pans and shoes. Oh my goodness. What doesn't he do it with? He's done it. He does it with clothes. Then at the end, he goes through it and just throws back most of what he has. But he takes it so you can't have it, and then he decides whether or not he's gonna keep it. But I don't like to doing things like that when I'm there. I want to throw in my cart what might be really worth something, not just everything. There'll be people that would carts just clothes in their carts heaping up and over because they don't want to risk losing something that might be good. And I'm like, I'm not that worried about it. I come there so often and I don't have a place to keep so much stuff anyways, so I'm being super picky the more I thrift. On my trip, I might have picked up 5 things altogether, but they were 5 what I would consider to be desirable things, whether it's vintage or, well, actually, the more I think about it, it's mostly vintage that I got. So I got a Winnie the Pooh costume for a grown, tall behind person, made specifically for keeping you warm if you want to use it in the winter. Which, if Halloween is gonna be cold, it's gonna be great to have. But if it's hot, you're gonna be miserable, head to toe. I got a pot and pan that was also vintage, pencil case vintage, a whole corduroy outfit vintage. The only thing that I think was not vintage was a jacket, a Ralph Lauren. Was it Ralph Lauren? I think Ralph Lauren jacket. That right there looks like linen, but sometimes, see, but it has polyester on the inside. I don't like that. Don't ruin a good linen outfit with polyester lining. No, not acceptable. You can use cotton for the lining, nice breathable fabric, but do not put polyester on the inside. I wish all these designers would quit doing that. But I'm trying to find to be 100% sure what the fabric is. But I ended up not getting it, and I'm sure it has to do with that polyester lining. But I think sometimes I'm just inquisitive, and I want to know if I'm right about the linen, so I'll look at it until I find it. That rug right there reminded me of the rug I have listed on eBay for like $5,000. But it's the biggest one, and it's the only one on any of the selling platforms. So I said I will leave it there at $5,000 for a little while, and then when I don't get anything, then maybe in a year or so I'll lower the price. But it's a really nice rug. Really, really beautiful. It's so big I had to put it on my gravel driveway to take pictures. It's beautiful. What do we have here? Backpack. Instapot. What is that, candle? Plastic bowl that I used to own once upon a time. Try to stay away from plastic now. Is that a Little People I just spotted? No, it's a Fisher Price. I should pick up those too, but you have to have a whole lot of them to sell as a lot. I think I already do. I have something similar to it listed as a bundle, but they're vintage. Yep. Keep looking, keep searching, keep hoping for something amazing to pop up. Those ornaments look pretty. Timberland boots. If they were Carhartt or Red Wing, it would have been mine. But then someone else probably would have snatched it up too. But it's amazing to me the things people have not snatched up, like the Red Wing boots that I have listed. But sometimes people just aren't interested. Look at how many things I'm not interested in. I don't pick up any of those wreath looking things. I don't pick up trees or garlands or wreath. I pick up lights. I like picking up Christmas lights if they're vintage. I think I just picked up a set of globe Christmas lights, and I thought they were vintage. I looked it up when I got home, and they were like made to look vintage, but they were not. And I was a little bummed about it, but still something that people probably would want So I listed it anyway. All you need is one person looking for that thing. That's all. And that's a sale right there. Ugh, wigs. Some crazy wigs in there. Like, what is that? What is that? What do you do with that silver thing? Is that a bathroom thing, a kitchen thing, a rack of some sort? Moving on. Now that basket to the left there, I should have looked it up to see if it was a what they call it, Logenberger? Lagerburger? But I did not. Probably didn't even pay any attention to it. Plus, even those don't sell like they used to. People have lost interest in a lot of stuff. And they lose interest quick. By the time you buy a thing and think, oh, I'm going to list it, and you throw that in your death pile, by the time you take it out your death pile, people ain't even interested no more. Red bats. Red bats. I didn't even see those red plastic bats. Red ball on the floor. Hmm. I keep thinking every time I see those plastic Easter eggs, I remember that guy. Oh my goodness! Every time I keep talking about it over and over, where he found $1 gold coins in there, and he found like 17 of them. And I thought, oh my goodness, I just missed out because definitely did not notice that because I'm not looking to collect no Easter eggs. And somebody, whether they knew it or not, donated those eggs with 17 gold coins in there. Gold dollar coins. What they call them? I keep wanting to remember. Is this Sacagawea? I don't know. I can't remember who's on that coin. But I was happy for him. I like to see people also, uh, come there and find stuff too. I'm happy. They're happy. So why would I take that away? Why wouldn't I be just as happy for them? Because I know what it feels like to find something like that and the excitement you feel. So I was happy for him. Good golly, what is that? I can't see what name is on that bag. The stuff I have found in those bins over the past year and a half. No, goodness, it has not been a year and a half. May, I think May 5th made the first time I went to one, and that was last year. And we are in August, so just a little over a year. And oh my goodness, how much stuff, good stuff I have found, and unexpected things I have found. Like, something I just sold not too long ago was a little, uh, a card holder that I guess you put in your wallet, but it's for a guy. Something like that. I would have never thought anything of it, but take a picture and find out how much it's worth, and you're so blown away. Oh, the Jellycats I never knew anything about until after I started doing this and watching videos and learning about them and finding them there. I wonder how many I missed before that. Or the LL Bean bag that I constantly talk about. It was so ratty and beat up and sold within minutes of listing it. And I thought, yeah, I found a lot of good stuff. Those hangers down there, every time I see those wooden hangers, I check to see the name on it because one of the first things I also bought were Ralph Lauren hangers. I think about 20 of them, and sold them for like $120. I'm like, why didn't anyone else pick them up? I was new to the game and they were just sitting there, and my video just cut. Yeah, video just cutting out on me. Shouldn't say this computer is got a timer on it that is shutting off after so many minutes, and I gotta go back and catch up to where I was at. Anyway, if I was in the middle of a conversation, I totally forgot what it was. Let's see. Pots and pans, helmets, fake necklace, or whatever that was. Broken, was not real. Looked like some costume jewelry. Um, so struggling. I don't know how I managed to get as much stuff as I did. I wonder if it was after I stopped recording. Because my cart didn't even look like it had a whole lot in it when I did see it laying on the ground. So, yeah, must have been after. But one of these days, I'm gonna be recording and surprise y'all with some good stuff to see right then and there. A lot of times you have to wait till the end of the video to see what I found. But one of these days, I'm gonna be able to record, and that's the thing with those glasses. I want if once I put them on and record, I want to record everything, and so I needed to hold a good amount, a good chunk. I needed to have a good chunk of space on it. So, like I said, I don't want to buy another one until I'm sure I know what I'm buying. So I don't. That way, I don't have to keep returning it. I hate returning stuff. What bag is this? I didn't get it, so must not have been a brand name. Sometimes there's some nice leather bags, and they just are not a brand name. Sometimes I get them, and sometimes I don't. Most times I don't, because I know people are looking for brands, specific brands. Most people. Foil pans. I have to say that's not a place I would be buying foil pans. If you know how dirty they are, those bins are. That is not a place you want to be getting that. Barbie's all busted up. Don't got no heads. There's a lot of stuff to see when you're looking on the videos, looking at these videos. There's a lot of stuff in the bins. Mixed drink. Who wants a mixed drink? No top, but who wants a mixed drink? Just use your hand to cover the top. You got a TV rack under there. Don't know what shoes those are. I don't think I'm familiar with that. Doesn't matter. Then I have to look at the tread and the front and look for holes. Boy, I'm not beyond selling some holy shoes, and I sell them too. Hey there, as always. I got a lot of stuff. Okay, so today I got a lot of stuff. I made 2 trips in there. That's how much stuff I had. One slip, one receipt says 31. Oh crap, my microphone is actually on this. I think I'm gonna sit it down right here. So one receipt says 31.88 and the other one says 35.26. I got a lot of stuff. Clothes, everything. So where do I start? I can start with these really dirty on cloud shoes, which is going to take so much spraying and so much scrubbing. But that's the only thing. It's the outside. It's only the outside. Inside it is looking so nice and clean. So I'm just gonna work real hard at cleaning up the outside. Make sure this is working. Working. This was a nice find. Vintage Winnie the Pooh Disney onesie, one piece Nothing wrong with it. And I checked eBay and they're selling for 30 something dollars, like 38, $39. People have them listed for 50 though. I need to make sure my receipts don't fly away. So the next thing is this vintage Ralph Chaps Ralph Lauren trench coat. It's a little dirty because it dragged somewhere, so it'll need clean. I'll probably hand clean that because I don't think I want to spend the money. It doesn't need dry clean. It just needs a little clean. Anyway, it has its belt. It's in great shape. I mean, it's heavy. It's so heavy. But yeah, Chap Ralph Lauren vintage, and I think it's been one of the first things I got. So I'm forgetting. A lot of these have ranges from like 40 to over 100. So same with this Valentino trench coat. This one does not have a belt. It's Umo Valentino Umo. And aside from it not having a belt, this too ranges anywhere from 40 to over 100. Um, I got a couple things. I think I just really liked it because it was cotton and it was a pretty style. This here, I almost am not sure whether or not I should have gotten it. It's like jujitsu um, top, jacket, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. It has this awesome design. Oh my gosh, I wish you could see this better. It has a really cute picture in there, and it's by Habrock. Habrock. I can't pronounce this. So that's another thing. It was selling for about 30 to 40. My friend who was with me here showed me this vintage Northern Reflection. It has cotton, wool, nylon, cotton, linen. It has a whole bunch of. Oh no, sorry, that's just two languages. Almost looks the same too in both languages. Cotton, wool, and a little bit of nylon. Vintage sweater. Okay. This is another one. I can't believe I have all this stuff to show you guys. Another one of those cute design and color. I wasn't even caring about the brand. I just wanted it for me. And then this was a surprise. I think it's called oh my gosh. And it's in cursive and it's hard to read. It starts with an M and ends with what looks like a Q. Marley or Maile. I can't tell. Q, whatever it is. It sells for like $50. I couldn't believe it. I wish there wasn't such a big shadow on me. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. Not sure if that helps. Fairly Odd Parents. Why I got it? Memories. Oh shoot. Shoot. See, Fairly Odd Parents behind it. That might work better. Okay. Pam, Five Nights at Freddy's. Because my kids love it. Because this is one of the things I can put as prizes, giveaways, free gifts in your packages. A pack of wool. My friend said they were wool socks. I'll find out when I open it. Well, she got the same pack and she said it was wool. So I believe her. I just wonder what they're going to feel like. Are they soft? Are they fluffy? They're vacuum packed. So anyway, you're still sliding the camera. Okay. Now in here, I don't know if this sells for a lot, but I took it as soon as they rolled out. Oh my gosh, I have got to fix this better. It is so, it's because of what it's sitting on. It's slippery. It's when it's Scooby Doo. Christmas, Valentine, probably more Valentine than Christmas. Oh, it has a tag. Valentine's holiday, and he looks vintage. So yeah, still has his tag on him. All his tags on him. Nice, right? I just swooped him out before the bin even stopped, and I just looked at everybody like, "Who's gonna tell on me? Don't tell on me. I'm tired of fighting with y'all. I want something." Today was like, it started out calm and it got so busy. And people were like hungry for stuff. Okay, I got a ton of little people. I'm gonna have to show you this way. Whole bunch of little people in here. Then we get this gift, the Douglas. Gotta pick up Douglas when I see it. Um, I like that one. So yeah, all of that in there. Oh, except this. That's not little people. But everything else is little people. Yeah. So I was glad to find so many little people since I complained that I wasn't getting them anymore. Okay. I'm gonna sit over here this time. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. Well, I'm not. Haha, my son is. So in this bag, all Legos in here. And it looks like old vintage Legos. A whole bunch of it. Took that. And this bag is full of so many things. And remember I said I have a surprise? I'm going to show you the surprise now. A jelly cat! A jelly cat. A jelly cat. And guess what? Brand new with tag. Still. Love it. I was so happy. I was jumping off the floor when I found it. And my friend Carol was there to enjoy it with me and was so happy for me. This, I was surprised. I kept going past it and leaving it because I'm like, it's applause. It's not a big brand. I looked it up and it wasn't selling, but people had it listed for like $30, $35. I'm like, for this lightweight, I'll take it. Got a bunch of rainbow high dolls. Not a bunch, but like maybe three. These little odds and ends, I'm just going to put them with Legos. People are listing these for like $50. So I'm cool with grabbing it. And more Legos. And I'm running out of charge or something's wrong with my phone with space. So I'm just going to list the rest and you will have to come to my shop and check it out. Vintage, vintage. All right, thank you guys. Thank you again. Thank you for coming along. I'm hoping that by using this microphone that you guys can hear me a lot better because a wonderful, oh my gosh, my brain just left me. One of my YouTube family peoples, lovely lady, said I'm too soft spoken, so she wanted me to use something to you can hear me better. Oh, I just realized the sleeve is a little jacked up. Messed up for sure. I'm gonna have to decide if I'm listing it. So thanks to her, I'm gonna put her name on it because I cannot remember it right now. To say thank you for giving me that suggestion. It's nice to know how you guys are hearing me on the other side. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. If there's anything you want to see, you want me to record, you want me to do different, let me know and I will try. All I can do is try. Oh, by the way, I found a penny. All right, guys. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.